Hey folks, today I'm here with Cameron McGee, the man, the myth, the legend, the owner of Avod 3 Fan Production, one of my longtime best friends. And we're going to talk about how in the world he bought a DM7 in 26 minutes. But first, you're hiring.
Yeah, we're hiring. Yeah, we're making these DM7 videos, and I bet a lot of people think that we're trying to sell you the console. We are not dealers.
No.
We're not affiliated with Yamaha.
There's not a single buy it now link.
Yeah, there's no affiliate link on this.
Zero. I don't have one. You don't have one.
No.
Yeah.
I just know when something new like this comes out, the first place I go is YouTube, and I want to see other people who got it first.
Yep.
And I thought, well, when people go looking for the DM7, that's probably the type of person we're trying to hire.
Yes.
And so let's make some videos. Let's be helpful to people, show them around the console if they're thinking about it.
Yep.
But we want you to go to our website. We want you to click the link and think about coming to work for us here at Avod 3.
Because not only do you, obviously you have a DM7, you have DM7 order number.
Yeah, I think we're the first
one.
Yeah, first or second. I mean,
Number one!
We were early, so we're really proud to have it and just feel like we owe it to the industry to make some videos about it.
Okay, so title's video, why I bought it in 26 minutes. Walk us through that decision-making process, being one of the most methodical humans I know. I mean, just everything is so calculated with you. You're still a human being, but you spend a lot of money very quickly, which you don't do very often at all. So tell me about that.
Yeah, we're really intentional, and I really take purchasing seriously, and we're spending dollars that the customer's given us, the client's given us, and so I just take that really seriously. But you texted me, it was like 9 p.m. or something, which you're normally in bed. Yeah, you're normally asleep. For you to text me that late, I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, finally. Literally, I was like, finally, Yamaha. They've updated from the CL. It's time.
Yep.
And looked at it, went through a few things, and then in less than half an hour, I got your text, and I'd send an email to our Yamaha dealer that we buy from, Matt at Sound Pro. Shout out, Matt.
Shout out.
And he responded the next morning. He's like, I'm pretty sure you're our first, and we're one of the biggest distributors, so here we are.
I love it. So now it's here, you get to poke around on it. So you scrolled that page, and there were a few things that obviously jumped out to you to help you make that decision. And you said, finally, so what were those biggest pain points that this console has now solved?
Number one, it was outputs, it was buses. You know, we don't need, I mean, once we get to 48 inputs or so, we're happy.
Sure.
So we didn't need 72 or 120 or whatever. We didn't need more than the CL series. We needed buses.
Got it.
And then more than, and we use buses because we're doing these conferences. So a lot of people say, oh, Avod 3 does corporate. I like to call it conferences. Corporate kind of puts you in a box where there's no live music. It's all panels.
Yep.
And we do conferences. There is some live music with it. And so you already need a ton of outputs with corporate. You talk about this in your videos. It's great. You do a handheld group, a lav group. You're EQing things together. You can eat through buses really fast.
In a hurry.
And then as soon as they add a jazz trio for the dinner, or there's a funk band for walk-in or something, you need those outputs for them.
Yep.
And so the outputs are a real treat. That and more Dugan. We needed more auto mixing.
Yes, that is in the corporate thing of like.
That's everything.
Absolutely. So so CL going from 24, literally doubling it, 48, a big deal. And the Dugan native processing going from 16, quadrupling. I got called out in the last video for calling it quadrupling to 64 channels of Dugan. That's a big deal.
It's hard to eat that many. I'll let you do it. Let's see if you can come up with what to do.
Man, I've already built my template out. I'm up to 26 for like my normal thing, but we'll see. So far, we've anchored the console against the CL-QL series, similar enough. Yamaha, before this, has had the Ravage series.
And the M7 CL.
Yes.
And the LS9.
Also, it's crazy.
It's come a long ways.
It really has. And it also just speaks to Yamaha having so many products are still out in the field.
I started this company with an LS9, and I still see them. We don't use them, but I still see them because they're workhorses. It's crazy.
It's crazy. So it's cool. Like, are you hoping for the same amount of lifetime and ROI? Like, output buses, but something that's also speaking to me is like 144 channels of Dante. I feel like we're only going to have more network, not less, in the future of being able to move things around.
Yeah, it's important to me when we think about making a business case for this, or is it worth it if you're thinking about buying it?
Yeah.
Not for, like, we're a business, but maybe you're a church, maybe you're a broadcast facility or something, I don't know. Yamaha has built my trust and with my checkbook on them not changing the technology too often.
Yeah.
And giving it enough headroom that it lasts. When we purchase something like this, we want it to last 5, 7, not 10, but a while, years.
Yep.
We want it to last multiple years. And so, yeah, I trust them, and I think it's going to do that.
So how is the DM7 fitting in with your current kind of rig lineup? I know like you have had M32s or running in bigger consoles for stuff, so how's it going to slot in?
Yeah, almost like t-shirt sizes, like small, medium, and large gigs that we do.
Yep.
This now lets us to do the large gigs without renting in.
Yep.
We've had a fleet of M32s. It's crazy how many M32s we have. We keep putting them on stuff.
Yeah.
You've had to do shows with us where we give you 2 M32s. It's
Yes.
like, well, this one's
Yes.
for the band though, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But we'll keep those. I mean, maybe there'll be a product that comes out in a year or two that makes sense to replace them because they're aging too. I mean, it's time.
Yeah.
But we're not going to, at this price point, it doesn't make sense to replace the M32s. That wouldn't be a good stewardship of the budget.
Yep.
So we'll keep them for that medium t-shirt size. But this helps us with the A-Rig. We have an Allen & Heath Avantis that's been great. Love the Avantis. But this one makes a lot more sense, and I'm excited about it. And this is really in a different class. It's not really fair to compare this with the Avantis.
Yeah.
It's half the price.
Yeah, totally.
But that was our headroom above the M32, but
Yes.
now we've got headroom to spare.
Yes.
And I'm excited about that.
I think this is why it's a really helpful conversation to unpack this. It's easy to get into console wars or manufacturer wars. It's obviously, Yamaha has earned your trust just from a workflow, and like they've been friendly towards the conference style of companies and the features they have built in. So this isn't trying to say like you should buy this instead of. It's up to you to figure out what values and feature set make that purchase decision good for you.
That's right.
So you're just here to say like, here's why we bought this product and why it's good for your company and how it's going to help you do your craft better for your end client. And Yamaha, again, like you said, you've had that idea in your mind for 10 years to know what it was. And the instant it filled that gap, you're like, take my money.
Yeah, we've been saving for a long time. Every time we put an M32 on a show that needed something bigger, I apologize to the tech. Sometimes that's you. If we've got a show that has 2 M32s, it's kind of a joke. It's like, this is crazy. Why are we doing this? Or even on shows where they add a band last minute and we park an M32 next to the band and then have the A2 mix it on an iPad. That's great ingenuity. I mean, I'm proud of the MacGyver nature of us doing that. Yeah. But it's going to make more sense for our customer, and it's going to make more sense for the client's budget to say this one desk has so much headroom that you can sit there and do the lavs, the corporate stuff. You can also have the band through it, and then depending on if it's not too much, you could mix the monitors for the band too. That's not crazy. Or maybe the A2 mixes theirs from the iPad, but it's one desk. We're not splitting the I/O or trying to bridge them together. Like it allows us to utilize our team differently than, the desk maxed out, so now we had to fly a second person in if we're somewhere else in the country. The flight is a factor. But I'm just excited about one operator doing all that from the one desk, and I think that justifies it.
Absolutely. So yes, again, Yamaha DM7, a killer value, obviously a great fit for your company. Really cool to unpack its key features and what really pushed you over the edge. Again, Avad 3 is hiring.
Yes, we want you to go to our website, click the link, and apply. If you like this, you're going to like it here. We're building a place we all want to work, but mostly just wanted to make these to help the industry. I love when other people put out videos like this. It's really helpful for me. And once I realized we were going to get one of the first ones, because 26 minutes, that usually gets you first in line. But once I realized that, I said, let's make some videos. And then it just makes business case sense for us if we're going to shoot them that we should send you to a link. So that's the call to action.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, getting to learn a little bit more about the DM7, not only its key features, but how it fits into a business case scenario, why it is so valuable to a company like Avad 3. Cameron, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for being here.
See y'all.